I was talking about a story of a family friend that they had an operation done, and it was noted that the patient continued to complain of abdominal pain. They had an abdominal surgery, and they developed an abdominal pain. And they developed an abdominal pain, and the doctors, they kept doing scans and everything, X-rays and all. They couldn't find the source, and they were concerned. The family were concerned that, oh, have you by chance forgotten anything inside this patient? And they were like,
the surgery
was that
they
yeah, I don't do that. I've never done that, so I didn't forget. And meanwhile, the incision site was showing pus, which is a sign of infection. And they were like, this is not normal. But the doctor kept doing wound dressing and all. So after that, the patient left the hospital. They took them home. It was after they took them home that my mom called me and asked, oh, do you know what might be wrong? This patient continue having high fever, and the incision site is bringing out pus, and the patient is complaining of abdominal pain. Then the first thing I said was, there's something inside the patient. They forgot something inside the patient. But my mom said, oh, they said they did scan, they didn't find anything. Then the next thing I said is that you should go to a tertiary hospital to have a look. Even if they said they can't see anything on scan, there's something wrong inside.
There's no harm in opening again.
Yeah, you can't just be complaining about abdominal pain and the surgical site
it's not healing.
It's not healing. So the person said, oh, they're tired, they don't want to go to any hospital. Hospital stress is enough. And I was like, this person is going to die. If they don't die, they will become septic and die eventually. Then they said, oh, they brought in a nurse to be treating them at home and a doctor to be visiting and treating them. So when one of the days the nurse was doing wound dressing, or maybe it was the doctor, so one of them saw like a tiny, we call something sponge in theater. Yeah. You call something sponge. They saw like a tiny thread coming out of the wound. They actually thought it was maybe the dressing of the wound. But when they pulled on it, they saw that it was coming inside of the patient. They couldn't pull it out. So, and now the surgical site is already gaped. When you say gaped, it's opened. Like when
so the wound that is not healing will break down.
Yeah, it will open. So it's open. So they use a forceps to bring it out and rush them to the hospital. That same hospital. Then they told them that, well, this is what we removed from the patient. And the doctor began to apologize. They said all the hospital bills they've incurred is all on them. Everything is all on them. My point is, should nurses, doctors, pharmacists, any healthcare provider,
we should not be egoistic to the point that we cannot accept our own fault.
No, that's not even my question. My question is, should they get sued? I think it's high time people understand when
negligence and
malpractice is important. And like you said, they shouldn't be their ego shouldn't come
over the goodwill or goodness of the patient.
So what we want to talk about now is medical. It's just a little. It's not. We're not going to elaborate on it.
Yeah.
We want you people. Not you people. We want you at home watching us to give us maybe you're at home driving or wherever you are listening
to us.
You give us your opinion or your experiences and share it with us about what you've seen. We want to get a lot of things from
stories, personal or third person that you are very sure that it really happened.
Yeah.
To send your stories in.
To be able to share and have an episode dedicated to this, whereby I will talk about this. And from my own perspective, when my mom told me that, oh, they've done surgery again, removed it, cleaned it, and given him antibiotics, and this was what the hospital said, medical bill cost, they will cover.
Is that the only thing that has been incurred? It's not just them.
The first thing I said is, sue them!
Of course.
Sue. My mom was like, Nigeria, and I was like, I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Sue them. You get a lot of money.
In Nigeria, people are winning cases. You remember one actress recently that was defamed. She sued the whatever blogger. Then she got 20 million. If you have a good lawyer, sue and get your money.
Exactly, like that.
People are so afraid of. People are like, me offenjo. I don't want court problem. I don't want court problem. The court problem is not against you. It is you bringing somebody to court. Yeah. Somebody is defending themselves against the allegation you brought. Yeah. You have upper hand.
You put one of the things that are concerned was like, you put your life at risk.
Yeah.
Your life was at risk.
Imagine they paid money to the nurse who was coming over to the doctor.
Yeah.
The husband and the wife could not do certain things for many months or many weeks.
Yeah,
they could not live after themselves. They could not live after their family as they should have. There were so many. It is not just about the money that was not be paid. So many other things have been impaired because of the ego and then the decision of the hospital.
So yeah, like we said, please share your experiences and let us know. Then one of the other episode would share it. For you to not miss it, turn on your notification button.
Set reminder for the next episode to be dropped. And then do not forget to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And then also, of course, remember your health is your power, it's your future.
And your health is your wealth. Bye. Thank you. See you later.